A 1997 Honda Civic with touchscreen in it. That don't make no sense. But this thing is sick. I mean, GPS and everything. GPS in a race car, like I need that. That's awesome though. Yo, I'm tripping off this. I don't even listen to the radio that much. I'm in the Civic, watch me in the Civic. Sounds good. What's up, YouTube? Merry Christmas to everybody. This is the day after Christmas right now, and time to get back cracking on the car. Not too long ago, I got a strange email. Honestly, I didn't even really want to open it, but it was from a company called Ototo, and the way they were talking in the email, it was all broken up, like really bad English. So I was kind of like, what is this? You know, it seemed like another spam type email or whatever. But I decided to check them out and look into it, and then hit them up, and within a couple of hours, I got a reply back from them saying that, hey, they would like me to try out their new Android in-car entertainment setup or head unit or whatever. So I was like, yeah, sure, what are the requirements? And they said all they really wanted me to do was just make a YouTube video and show my review of it and what I think of the product. And so I'm gonna install that into the Gravity. Here's the box right here and the product. I'll put a link in the description so you guys can check it out if you were interested in actually getting one. But it's actually a pretty nice head unit. Only downside for me is, you know, I had the that JDM navigation unit in mind, and I have a 96 to 98 coupe, so my vents and everything that's behind the dash is totally different from the 99 2000, and I needed a double DIN setup in order to run this head unit. So I picked up a 99 2000 double DIN head unit, or center console, or whatever you want to call it, and started to install it, and then that's when I realized like the vents don't line up or anything like that, so I can't actually install it into the dash without it hitting the vents. So I just took those vents out of there, because I mean, I don't use AC or heat with the K-Swap anyways, so I didn't really need anything. But I didn't record any of that, you know, any of the destruction on the inside. I just took everything out of there. So behind the dash now is pretty much gutted, you could say. I just need to reinstall everything like that and throw the head unit in. I already did the wiring harness for it. So that's right there. It's really ugly looking, but nobody's gonna see it, so I don't really care. And that's the new head unit right there. I mean, it has like a mirror finish on the front. It's pretty nice. And real quick, some cool features with it, like it comes with a GPS antenna right here. It also has a Wi-Fi antenna that goes with it. It also comes with a microphone for making like phone calls and stuff like that, because it is an Android unit. So it's basically like having an Android phone or a big tablet in your car. And I thought it would be interesting if I threw it in the old Civic instead of putting it in like, you know, the TLX or the Accord or something like that. I'm like, these are already high-tech and nice. So I try to mix like some new technology in with this extremely old interior. All right, all you audiophiles. Now I'm not really big on music and stuff in the car, especially this one. As you can tell, like, I don't care if I have anything in it except for an engine. But just playing along with this stuff, I figured I'd run that GPS antenna and the Wi-Fi antenna that it has, like, underneath the dash. I'm gonna just keep it in here since there's nothing in there, and then just, it has some 3M double-sided tape on the back. Just mount the sensors on the top of the little plastic up here in the back. So that may or may not get good signal. If it doesn't, it's not really gonna bother me much. I don't really care. But it'll be nice and hidden, and that won't bother me. So that's the bigger thing for me. I just rather not see it. So I'm gonna just stick these in the back in there and then connect it to the back of the head unit. Hopefully I won't have too much interference with all the metal brackets and stuff like that back here. But like I said, if I do and it doesn't get very good signal, I mean, that's my fault, and I really don't care. All right, now let's get that head unit in here. Alright, let's fire this thing up. Took me a considerable amount of time putting it in, only because I was trying to be careful with my panels and redo a few things in the process. Kind of got sidetracked. That bam thing fires right up. Let me close this door. I want to hear that. It's kind of weird considering how old the rest of the interior is. And then I have that as a head unit. It's all touchscreen, moves nice and smooth. It doesn't really lag. What about music? We need sound in here. We got Pandora right here. And it also has a slot in the front here for a micro SD card. I have a 64 gigabyte SD card. I'll throw that in there, and then I'll have music. Hey, it starts right up. Well, I gotta kill the music before I get copyright on here. Well, that works. Internet's working on it. I have it connected to my Wi-Fi from my house. Now I'm gonna need to do some new speakers in this thing. There's lots and lots of features on this thing. I haven't even messed with everything yet. That's pretty dope. That boy Childstar, subscribe. My camera's not really showing just how clear this is. I mean, this screen looks really HD. It looks really nice. That's pretty cool. I'm happy with this thing. To be honest, when I got hit up by this company, I was just gonna take the part, you know, install it, and, you know, see how much I liked it, and then, like, take it right back out and post it for sale. But this is actually really, really nice. That's dope. I gotta set this whole thing up then. You got an easy connection. It also comes with some extra USB cables, quick connect and a quick charge cable. You can run those, you know, on the back side of it and run them out wherever you want. There's also a USB port right here on the front of it. And like I said, your micro SD, your auxiliary cord, microphone. There's a microphone input on the back side of it. Reset buttons, your power, volume controls, forward and back, a home button. You got all your apps in here. You can download apps, add apps to it. Nice. Video playback looks really crisp and clean. I'm surprised by that. That looks really, really nice. And on point. I guess you can add and remove things off the screen just like a phone. or a tablet, you know. That's pretty cool to have such an old car with like new technology in it. Now the slide down is a little bit slow. That's kind of laggy, but everything else moves pretty quickly though. That's pretty nice. The touch feedback is pretty good, except for when you get to the edge. It's kind of hard to drag from the top, but they do have a drag down menu right there, so you can just press that button instead of actually dragging from the top. Honestly, I probably never would have done something like this if it wasn't given to me. Only because when I'm in the Gravity Coupe, you know, it's all about just the drive. So I'm really just trying to have fun in this thing. So, yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. I think it's a really good system. I would play more music, but I'm not trying to get the whole copyright issue and stuff like that on YouTube. Sorry about that. But from what I've heard with it off camera, like, I mean, it plays nice. Every function on there is really good. You know, like everything we would want from a radio. It's pretty awesome. Like I said, I had my doubts about it. I didn't think it was going to be this good. I really was just going to put it in, take it out, and just sell this thing. But it's actually really nice. And for all the people that knew that I was doing this little install, the OEM navigation, I might sell it. The only downside is the bottom part of the front face kind of like broke off. It's not of the navigation unit, but just the original plastics. Like that snapped off, and I can't find where that piece is. 'Cause, I mean, if you just re-glued it back on, you really wouldn't notice. But I don't know where that's at. So if I do sell it, I will sell it pretty cheap. I still have the little wiring harness plug on the back side of it. You gotta do all the connections in the back. It's a pain in the ass. Using the navigation on it is stupid to try because it's an extremely old, outdated map that you cannot update. It's a Japanese map in the first place. So really, if you were to use it, the only thing you can do with it is just connect it to where you can play CDs in it, if you guys ever keep CDs. And that's why you never saw me turn it on in the car, because I have a head unit down below that's playing music off a USB drive. So I don't carry around CDs and stuff anymore. It's 2018, about to be 2019. So if anything, you're probably doing like me, using a USB or a micro SD card, or just streaming all your music. And that's exactly what I was doing. So I just had it in the car because it's a rare unit, and I just like having that rare factor in the car. So yeah, if anybody's interested in it, let me know. Hit me up and see if we can work out a deal. I mean, I know those things are pretty expensive, and I'll cut a decent deal if I let it go. You just hit me up and let me know. Thank you guys for watching. You know, sorry this video is a little bit short, a little bit different, but like I said, I got hit up by this company. You know, I didn't think it was legit, and it really was. So why not? You know, it's free parts. It's not something I asked for. They handed it out to me. They asked me if I would review it, and why would I say no to that? You know what I mean? Like, would you say no? Probably not. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.